Welcome back to Buff Sports Radio. I am your host, Tyler Hampson, and I am joined today with my co-host, Katie Gates. Katie, good to have you back.
Good to be back. On today's episode, we are going to take a look at the 2022 Colorado football team.
During the summer, Coach Dorrell looks to hopefully turn this program around. This is Dorrell's third season with the Buffs, and to be honest, he has a lot to prove. This season, we are in need of some major wins, or if anything, going 6-6 plus a bowl game win.
Oh, most definitely. As you know, it takes time for coaches to get their recruits and implement their philosophy for the team. But over the past 2 seasons, we have not won more than 4 games. Now, I understand that in 2020, things were difficult from the result of COVID, but in the 2021 season, only going 4-8 was not the results we needed to see.
Oh, I completely agree. Look at what Shane Bieber did over at South Carolina. In his first year, by the way, from 2016 to 2020, South Carolina's best season was in 2017 when they won 9 games. But that's it, honestly. From 2019 to 2020, Carolina had a combined record of 6-16. Then they hired Shane Beamer, and let's be honest, he was given a dumpster fire. In his first season, he took a 2-8 team and turned it into a 7-6 game with winning a bowl game versus North Carolina. I really do believe that Beamer has put the nation on lookout and has brought an atmosphere, and that is something that we are missing here at Colorado.
I totally agree, but if I am being honest, there has been some rumors on Twitter that he will be stepping down. From an inside source, and I quote, Coach Dorrell will be stepping down anytime today. It is not said what the reason it is, but it seems like athletic director Rick George has seen what Beamer has done at Carolina and is wanting a new face in this athletic department.
Wait, are you telling me that we could be looking for a new head coach already? I mean, wow, this is crazy. I guess A.D. George is tired of waiting for the Buffs football to win. I think a new face is what we need and some wins.
I guess you're right, but Buff Nation, if this does happen, do not put unnecessary pressure on the new coach. What Beamer did at South Carolina is super rare, but man, I sure would love for a new face in this program.
You know, Katie, I think now is the perfect time. We need someone in the athletic department, football staff, and the players can believe in. Coach Dorrell, if I'm being honest, thank you for your time in our program, but it's time we move on. We need a new hope. But Katie, now let's go ahead and talk about who we think a good replacement would be, especially with a short time until our season starts.
Honestly, there are 5 people I would give a chance. Jamie Chadwell from Coastal Carolina, Hugh Freeze from Liberty, Matt Entz from North Dakota State, Bill O'Brien from Alabama, or Todd Munkin from Georgia.
That is a good list, and honestly, I don't think I could have said it any better myself.
Wait, Tyler, I just got a picture of a tweet from Colorado's football Twitter page. Holy cow. It is now official. Coach Dorrell has stepped down as head coach. The inside source was right. The Buffs are looking for a new head coach.
Has your source said anything about who the next hire will be?
Actually, yes, he's texting me now. Here are the top 3 coaches we are looking for as the new head coach. Jamie Chadwell, Bill O'Brien, and Eric Bieniemy.
Wait, the same Eric Bieniemy that won the Heisman here at Colorado?
That would be him. And for those of you who don't know, Eric Bieniemy is currently the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. Bieniemy was a standout running back from 1987 to 1990 with over 3,900 rushing yards along with 41 touchdowns.
This man has the coaching resume that is needed here. I mean, he has coached one of the best offenses in the NFL.
While we're here, let's go a little bit more in depth about his coaching history. From 2001 to 2002, he returned to Colorado as a running back coach, then went to UCLA as a running back coach from 2003 to 2005. After that, during the 2005 season, he accepted a job for the Minnesota Vikings as a running back coach from 2006 to 2009. In 2010, he was named the assistant head coach for the Vikings, but in December of that year, he returned to Colorado as the new offensive coordinator under new head coach John Embry. In 2013, Bieniemy left Colorado and went to the Kansas City Chiefs under head coach Andy Reid. He has been with the Chiefs since, but in 2020, Colorado offered him to come back as the head football coach for the Buffs after the one season with Mel Tucker, but Bieniemy declined.
I just pulled up this article on ESPN where it says Bieniemy was asked when becoming a head coach at the NFL level, and he said this, and I quote, "I just gotta go get it."
It's sounding to me that he's wanting to stay in the NFL.
Very true, but sometimes returning home can be a great thing. Colorado is his home. He won a Heisman here. He's even coached here previously. I hope he will take it if it's offered. But if I'm being honest, I do think Bill O'Brien will be our new head coach. He is already in the college world seeking to be a head coach. Bill has done amazing things for Alabama, and I think he will be the shining light to our football program.
I guess for the next couple of weeks, we will just be watching to see who becomes the next head coach of the Buffaloes. Until next time, I am Katie Gates.
And I am Tyler Hampton.
And this is Buff Sports Radio.
2 weeks later.
Things have been shaking up for the Colorado football program, as we are just about to head over to Boulder, Colorado, as Athletic Director Rick George is set to announce the new head football coach.
Good evening, all. As Athletic Director for your Colorado Buffaloes, I would like to first off welcome you to Boulder. It is a new day here for the Buffaloes as we are about to announce our new head coach. First, I would like to personally thank Coach Darrell for his time with us, but today is a new day. It is the day that Colorado football takes a turn for the better. We are hoping to return to the days from the early 1990s to early 2000s. As multiple hours of interviews and decision-making with my staff here, I do believe this man will be the best choice for Buffalo's football. He has built such a strong resume, which includes running one of the best offenses in the country. He has won championships, which I believe he can bring here to Boulder. His drive to change the game, getting these student athletes to the next level while making sure they are champions on and off the field, is one of his main goals. His recruiting history has been phenomenal and could bring us some exciting new talent to Boulder. So without further ado, Buff Nations, please help me welcome your new head football coach, Eric Bieniemy.
Thank you, Athletic Director George. Buffalo Nation, I am home. I cannot express my gratitude for this opportunity to return here as your new head football coach. Yesterday, I met with the team and the coaching staff, and I am very grateful to be here and made sure to express that to the team and the staff. As I told everyone yesterday, I will work my butt off to make sure this university can thrive once again. I do not want us to be an off and on program. I plan to bring a winning tradition to this team. I want to make sure the culture here is not just for the players and the coaches, but for the fans. I told the team yesterday as we went to the top row of the stadium for a meeting, and I said, it is not easy to get up here, correct? I want you to understand what we are doing here and who we are doing it for. People pay their hard-earned money to come and watch you play on Saturdays. People will take that walk to the top row of our stadium with their family to watch you play. These are the same people who pay and park a mile away and walk up here, just as on the top row of the stadium. Never lose sight of the sacrifices that people make to watch you play. Just sit down and think who you do it for. It might be your family, it might be your friends, it might be for the school, but these fans need to be added to your list. These fans now are your family too, and this is a family atmosphere because of our fan base is the best in the entire country. So Buffs Nation, let me leave you with this. This road will not be easy for myself, the staff, the players, and for you, but I promise you, with your dedication to this program, I will put in the work to make sure Colorado football becomes champions. Trophies will be brought home. But in order for this to happen, we all need to buy into our new philosophy. So I ask you, Buffalo Nation, trust in our program, and we will bring home the wins. I cannot wait until the season starts. We have something truly special here. Let's go to work. We will see you in August at Folsom Field. Go Buffs.